Welcome, Nadreen. We're here with Mickey Malhotra, the president of Brampton Premier League, and we have also one of the brand ambassador, Khushroo Wadia. So, Mickey, welcome to the studio. Khushroo, welcome to the studio.
Thank you.
We are here for the Brampton Premier League, very good initiative. One of the very few, because we have long summer, and then we after that we have more longer winter breaks.
Absolutely.
Right. So now this year we have a league where people can play.
Yeah.
So what do you have in mind? Why do you start that?
Sir, basically what we started was, since what you mentioned was we have such long winters.
Yes.
And our cricket season is very short compared to what we experience in England and Australia. So what I wanted to do is that, you know, build this cricket here more. You know, get more indoor cricket going, you know, get Canada up to a level that you can, at least we can compete with, you know.
Sure. So we'll come back to this more. Let's talk about as an individual, like, you know, what's your background, how long you've been playing, and then we'll go back to our brand ambassador.
Absolutely. I've been playing since probably age of 6, you know. I played in Oman, Muscat, under 13, under 15, and from there my cricket grew, and you know I've been here since 2001 in Canada, and been playing TND and EDCL.
Any specific club you are a member with?
I'm part of Mississauga Ramblers.
Oh, that's a great club.
Which is they finished their 51st year in Canada, so
wow,
they're a big club for sure, with a long history.
Yeah. So what about you?
I started my cricket actually in Kuwait when I was 10 years old. I did not know how to hold the bat. I went to Nasir Khan's coaching academy, started playing with him, learned the basics, and then when I was 14, I represented Kuwait under 17 in 2001 and a tour in Bangladesh. After that, 2 years later, I came to Canada when I was 16, and I represented Team Canada when I was 24 years old.
Okay. So, Mickey, what will be the structure? You know, how are we going to play outdoor, indoor? Where are you going to play? What is
this is at an indoor facility near Derry and Tompkin, which is a very centralized location for Brampton and Mississauga. Okay. We are going to be playing indoor for, it's going to be a 21-week tournament. All right,
so it'll be starting around
November 25th.
Okay.
And the final date is 14th April.
If everything goes planned.
Absolutely.
Okay, great. So, like, how many teams you're expecting in this tournament?
We're expecting about 8 to 10 teams, but nothing more than that. We want to start slow. Okay. And you know, we don't want to expand too much. We have 43 games lined up for the boys to play. And you know, we're hoping that we can get good support.
Okay, so do you just say boys? Is this only for boys?
Boys,
Is any girls want to play?
Men and boys.
Men and boys. But if there is any competitor, female player, she wants to join, is she welcome or no?
Absolutely. We are looking into researching with and linking up with more academies here in Toronto. Like you know, few of them that approached me from Bloomfield or Canadian School of Cricket. You know, they have a lot of youngsters that are eager to play. Sure. And you know, they would definitely be, you know, set up next year, hopefully.
So, Khushroo, how do you see this initiative?
It's a great initiative. I've played cricket in Canada for over 10 years. And even when we were representing Cricket Canada, there was no indoor league that players had. So this is a great initiative for people to come and play off-season, stay fit, continue to play the game, and when you're back into the summer season, go out and play like a game scenario. So it's a great initiative, and really excited to be part of this.
Yeah. So, Mickey, what the structure will be? What days this league will be playing?
Basically, हमने जो ये रखा हुआ है, हमने Saturdays को ही रखा हुआ है.
ठीक है.
अभी तक 12 से 4 तक होगा. Okay. 2 slots उसमें हो जाएंगे, games हो जाएंगे इसमें. और ये चलेगा, it will be 8 aside only. Okay. No substitutes allowed for the first year. We want to see how it pans out. Okay. And ये होगा, हम mat के ऊपर भी खेलेंगे इसके ऊपर. It's not on a soccer grass that some of the leagues that do here. Okay.
So there is a specific pitch.
Basically, yeah.
A mat pitch. Okay, that's nice.
You know, removable pitch basically.
Okay.
जो उसको आप matting कभी भी डाल सकते हैं. और इस पे like basically 15 over की game होगी and you know it'll be good fun.
Good fun.
Yeah.
Okay. And what about the umpiring? How are you guys going to do? Is any umpire association involved in this?
Absolutely. Toronto Scorers and Umpires Association is part of this. We have a president of the Scorers and Umpires Association, Mr. Saurabh Naik, who's a very good friend of mine as well. Very good person, and he's leading the Umpires Association.
Umpires Association. Okay. That's good. So with that, we're gonna take a small break and we will come back.
Go.
Welcome back. We were talking to Mickey and Khushroo. Khushroo, well, like, so what's your cricketing life looks like so far? You know, I know you're still young, you're still playing. So how did you know, you told me like you started with the Kuwait, then you moved to Canada and you represented Canada, right? So that's a big thing. It's every young player's dream. How did it go?
It was, first of all, it was a great experience. I represented Team Canada for the T20s in 2011. I was on the team for roughly a year. I toured to places like Barbados, Florida, and yes, it was a great experience playing for a national side, wearing the Canadian jersey. And I played against some players like Tino Best, Dwayne Smith in Barbados. And it was a great experience. For me personally, I'm an opening batsman.
Okay.
I would like to say I'm an attacking opening batsman.
All right.
And T20 is my style of play. I like to go after the ball from the first over.
So how many T20s or ODIs you have represented Canada?
I've played around 5 ODIs for Canada.
Yeah.
5 T20s for Canada.
How many sixes you hit? Remember?
I've hit a lot of sixes.
A lot of sixes. We'll take a look at that. So Mickey, like, what do you think the league is going to get benefit from your ambassador or many more ambassadors of the league?
Well, the star quality that I need, and I find it in him.
Great.
You know, the star quality that needs.
And you did play with him too, right?
Well, I haven't played with him, but I've heard a lot of good stories. I've seen a lot of good videos of him on YouTube, and he can hit a ball. I mean, and he was the only guy that I wanted, you know, to represent and be a face of this league.
Great. So the place we're going to play, you know, the people should be wearing extra protective gears when you're batting?
Sure. It's all about, I mean, getting people out to enjoy the sport, and that's the initiative of BPL. I mean, to get people out in the winter and play the sport that we all love.
Okay, great. So, like, what you want to name a couple of people who really helped you build your career or, you know, technique as a sportsman?
Definitely. When I started cricket, like I said, it was in Kuwait. I was only 10 years old. I remember in the Kuwait heat playing with Nasir Khan. He was my first coach, starting the front foot defense, and I would dedicate most of my cricketing achievements to him because he was my first coach.
Great. Great. What about in Canada? When you moved to Canada, anybody or any associations or club helped you?
Definitely. I was part of the Toronto Cricket Club. Zubin Sarkari. I was also in Brian Hale's academy for a year, and I would definitely dedicate my cricket to them as well.
So you've been coached and trained by like very repetitive people.
Definitely.
Zubin Sarkari is a big name, and Mr. Hale, who just passed away recently, you know, God bless his soul. Great guy. I heard a lot. I never met him personally, but I heard a lot of good things about him. So Mickey, back to the league.
Yes, sir.
So what structure are you like? The teams are coming. How are they coming? They coming under as a company name or corporate or?
We're actually putting a nation wide system in this.
Okay.
It's going to be a small tournament, like kind of like a World Cup.
Okay.
So we'll have 2 groups of 4 or 5 teams, and going from there, then will be a semi-final and final.
So what's the basic difference between outdoor cricket and indoor cricket?
Indoor cricket has different rules. If you look at the online, even like a lot of Australian and New Zealand people love this sport, like indoor sport.
You know, like the just indoor World Cup just ended in Dubai.
Exactly. Yeah.
Early this month.
Yes, yes.
That's
so similar kind of rules. We're going with indoor rules. Like if you hit the ball on the sides or on the top, you know, you can even run your runs.
Yeah.
And straight boundaries are, you know, you have to hit them straight.
Yeah, and one thing I like about the indoor is like you run from the half pitch.
Yeah.
That's my favorite part. So I don't know, what's your favorite part?
My favorite part would be hitting sixes.
Hitting sixes and running again?
Yeah.
So technically you can hit a 6 and run, so like 7 to 8 runs you can make.
Absolutely.
Oh, that's very nice.
Yeah.
So what kind of ball do you guys use in indoor?
We're using an indoor ball. It's yellow kind of color. It's a softer ball.
So it's going to be color kit?
Yes.
So do people need to wear pads, or is this like a softer ball? Or
it is a softer ball, but I would recommend you wear pads and your
full protective gear.
Full protective gear.
Okay.
You don't want to hurt anything.
Hurt anyone. Okay.
Yeah.
So basically, you would say so it's a single league, or is it double league? Meaning it's just one pool, or there's two pools? You said there were 9 teams.
There's 2 pools of 4 or 5, depending on how many teams we get.
Okay.
Right now we have 8 teams registered, and we're looking for more.
For more teams?
Yeah.
Okay, that's all. And then you can contact them on Mickey Malhotra on the number, the screen coming. So you can contact for more team. The tournament is starting from November
25th.
25th, and it's on Derry and Tompkin. The
Yes.
location is, I think it's called Sportsplex?
Invader
Sportsplex. So Invader Sportsplex. We'll take a short break and we'll be back soon. Welcome back to the special episode for Brampton Premier League. We are just giving introduction about Brampton Premier League, which is an indoor league for the year 2017-18, a very good initiative by Brampton Premier League, the president Mickey Malhotra, and now we have join us is Nasir Khan. I know Nasir Khan for a long time. He's been played in TND. Seeing him after a long time, he's still looking good. Shorter hair. I'm with the less hair and he's with the shorter hair. And he has just had this gray hair before and still has the same smile. Nasir bhai, welcome to the program.
Thank you. Thank you.
You guys heard Khushroo talking a lot about Nasir Khan. It's the same Nasir Khan you see. So Nasir bhai, how are you?
I am doing good, Farag bhai, and to be honest with you, when I walked into the studio today, and when I saw you, I'm like, nahi yaar. Unbelievable. It's such a small world. It's a pleasure meeting you.
It is me again.
After so many years.
Yes.
I mean,
thanks to Mickey.
Thanks to Mickey. We have had a lot of history.
Yes.
So yeah, let's come back to BPL. I think it's an amazing initiative also, and also it's a very good program, because in winters we as cricketers feel very frustrated because there is no infrastructure where we can go and play out in -20, -15. It's not humanly possible.
Yes.
And the way the Canadian weather is that you basically get May to September. But let's be honest, May is gone because of rain. We all know, we played so many league games.
Yes.
That actual season starts in June. So say June, July, August, and then September are playoffs. So if your team doesn't make it to the playoffs, or Mickey, you're pretty much done. So for him to come up with this league in the winter, which starts in November, so when the beginning of winter and goes right up to spring in April, Farag bhai, I think it's something which I personally, it's very close to my heart, because I am very close to Mickey. He also is a student of my academy. He comes to me. So I would definitely tell people, go out there, support it, support your community, because cricket is definitely growing in Canada.
We are looking forward for the future, right? The youth, the Mickey taking initiative. He's working really hard.
Yes.
He's working really hard. We have a few meetings, and we can see, he's really into this tournament. So Nasir bhai, what's your advice to Mickey, and how are you helping him for this tournament?
Actually, I was listening to the previous interview that you took, and they were talking about it. And Mickey said something which really made me feel, made me feel good, and also impressed me, was that he wants to start on a small scale.
Sure.
The main problem with a lot of leagues or a lot of organizations, when they go big, they don't have the infrastructure.
Yes.
They don't have the support. They don't have the branding. So if you start small, say for example, he starts with 10 teams this year, right, Mickey?
Yeah.
Next year it increases to 14. I bet you in 5 years' time, he can have 20 to 25 teams.
Sure.
And he can continue this from when the cricket season ends in September, October, start from October right up to April.
Yes.
Why not?
Sure, good idea, and especially like Mickey, he came to us, and he wanted help, and so luckily we have the time available. Sports Trend will be telecasting all the games throughout the tournament period. So basically Saturday, Sunday will be the games, and as soon as the editing is done, we will be showing the program every day, repeat and repeat and repeat. So this is one of the initiatives, like Nasir bhai, me, you played a lot of cricket. But you know, even I play a lot of cricket. My wife always asks me like, "Where do you play? I never saw you." So this is the chance. I think we should put like a senior team in there, so we get ourselves on the TV.
Yes, absolutely.
Right? So that's a good opportunity. This is what 100%. The Sports Trend believe is that the people who are playing or investing their time playing or organizing, right? They should get some recognition.
Absolutely, I think Mickey deserves to just add on to what he said. That. He's taking this initiative. It's a big step. It's not easy, but it's up to us as a community, as you know, doesn't matter whether you're which part of the world you're from, but as a community, I think cricket is at crossroads in Canada where it requires a little bit of push. Cricket was never popular in this country. The biggest. But
interestingly, the first game ever played. For the cricket is between USA and Canada.
Absolutely,
in 1871.
So this is 173rd year.
Correct.
2019 will be the 175th year.
Absolutely. Because this is something that Mickey was talking about. That you were talking about. Asked him what about the rules and everything. Remember that? So one thing that Mickey was talking about was that you can hit the 4s and 6s. What I say is, in the winters, it will help you. When in May, when you go and play, you're already ready. Because from September to May, we don't play cricket. So we're only practicing indoors. But this is a game environment. So when you go in May and play out there for your clubs, you're already in the go. So I think this is a very good idea.
That's right. How do you want to see your league in 1 year, 3 years, or 5 years?
Like Nasir bhai said, you know, we want to start off with the small tournament, like a World Cup scenario, like, you know, 2 groups. Playing semi-finals and final. So with that kind of structure, we can move ahead with getting at least 16 to 20 teams in the next 2 years. You know, that's our goal. We don't want to expand too much. If you have less teams, the competition has a better, you know, what do you say?
Quality.
So in your structure, you have 2 pools, right?
Absolutely.
So it's 5 teams and 5 teams, hopefully. So does those 5 teams get to play each other, or they just play in their pool?
They play their pool, and then they play the top 2 teams go ahead into the semi-finals.
That the rules and the regulations can always be changed as we go every year. You don't have to stick by something. If we feel there is something new and exciting, we should implement it. Rather than keep on doing the same thing and people don't. Everybody likes excitement for it. Everybody likes excitement. So you change something a little bit, makes nice. Everybody wants to come next year to the tournament. You know, we can also, I would suggest, this is just throwing it out there, I would suggest we should take the hockey analogy into cricket and bring. You know, where you play in pools. Hockey has a fantastic, because I'm an ardent hockey fan. I follow hockey a lot. I'm a big Toronto Maple Leaf fan. So hockey can be incorporated. We should take things from other sports, basketball,
That'll be
hockey.
interesting.
Yes, why not? Because then we can attract people who. Right now, cricket is an alien sport in Canada. And we want to get that thing out of people's minds that it's an alien sport or it's a South Asian sport. No, it's not. It's the second most followed sports in the world after football, which North America calls soccer, right? Here we say soccer. The second most followed sports.
No, that's a good point. So with that, we'll take a break and we'll be right back. Okay, viewers, welcome back. So we are here for the final segment of the program. Let's talk about the very important part of the program for any event, the sponsors. So Mickey, where are you in the sponsors? Anybody or any organization helping you?
Yes, sir. We have one location that is very interested in helping us, and they have you know, helped me a lot in you know, getting my first sponsor. It's called Cricket Simulator. They're virtual cricket, and they have laser tag as well, and they have arcade. You know, you can take your family, you can take your kids there.
This is a great exposure because the whole league is going to be on TV.
Yeah.
And it's TV, it's going to be telecast and retelecast and repeat. So we'll request on behalf of BPL to please come join us in this league. What about the registration? How the registration going? Okay.
Which is a little incentive for teams that I will be providing the jerseys to all the teams, all the players that are registered. Max roster is 16. Okay. 16 players, and you'll get all jerseys for all 16.
Okay. So what about like me? I don't have a team. Yeah. What do I do?
Well, you can contact us, and then we'll allocate you a team. And there's many teams that need.
So I can register individually?
Yes, you can.
Okay, and then the fee structure can be found on the fee
structure is 200 for a single player.
Okay, that'll be great. So, any comments before we wrap up today's program?
Yes, definitely. Thank you, Mickey, for this opportunity and giving everyone a chance to play in the winter, as Nasir sir mentioned. Yes, guys, just come out and play. Enjoy the sport that we all love, and looking forward to seeing everyone there.
Okay, Nasir bhai.
I say, as is the trend and as is the culture of us South Asians, that we as the senior citizens, right? We pray for you, and all our blessings and all our support for Agwai is definitely with you. And we also need to thank Khushroo for coming and joining this, because Khushroo as an ambassador of this league means a lot to us all. And like Khushroo said, guys, just come out there, have fun, enjoy, and you know what, this will help you in May. When you go back to play for your teams, you would have played the whole winter, and you will not be struggling to find the timing, and your footwork is not coming. This league will help you. Is that correct?
Yeah. So I think in the next program we'll take Khushroo's advice and Nasir bhai, how do we prepare for the indoor league, and how can you improve into your game? Because what I remember seeing from the indoor league, it's very physical. It's just not, because it's more running and timing, and I think quote one of the players, I don't remember exactly, but from Australian side, he says indoor cricket is very helpful for fielding practice. They say when they're not playing outdoors, they're playing indoor, and they're very, very sharp in fielding. So Mickey, thank you once again. Khushroo, thank you once again. Nasir bhai, thank you. So guys, this is just a special episode for BPL starting from November, end of November. Teams registration is open. We already got 9 teams, just looking for one team. Individual players are welcome to register, and please contact Mickey Malhotra on the following numbers and email. Till then, Mickey, good luck.
Thank you.
And we all see you guys soon. Thank you.
Thank you.